I'm just a medical student and I'm not really allowed to prescribe, but here is my prescription to you, and that is to sleep enough. This may sound obvious, but 2/3 of adults throughout all developed nations fail to obtain the recommended hours of sleep. WHO recommend 8 hours of nightly sleep for an adult. Sadly, human beings are in fact the only species that will deliberately deprive themselves of sleep without legitimate gain. WHO has now declared a sleepless epidemic throughout industrialized nations. Routinely sleeping less than 6 or 7 hours a night demolishes your immune system, more than doubling your risk of cancer. Insufficient sleep is a key lifestyle factor determining whether or not you will develop Alzheimer's disease. Inadequate sleep, even moderate reductions for just 1 week, disrupts blood sugar levels so profoundly that you will be classified as pre-diabetic. Short sleeping increases the likelihood of your coronary arteries becoming blocked and brittle, setting you on a path toward a cardiovascular disease, stroke, and congestive heart failure. Too little sleep increases the concentration of a hormone that makes you feel hungry, while it decreases the companion hormone that otherwise signals food satisfaction. So despite being full, you'll still want to eat more, and it's a proven recipe for weight gain in sleep deficient adults and children. So it's a prescription to you that you should be sleeping enough. By this I don't mean to say take a sleeping pill, just have a good night's sleep, healthy night's sleep for at least 8 hours. Drowsy driving is the cause of hundreds of thousands of traffic accidents and fatalities each year. Sleep is one of the most puzzling things. We have known the functions of 3 basic drives in life, that is to eat, to drink, and to reproduce. But the 4th main biological drive for all the species to ever exist on the planet, that is to sleep, has been quite puzzling. When you are asleep, you cannot gather food, you cannot socialize, you cannot find a mate and reproduce, you cannot nurture or protect your offspring. Worse, sleep leaves you vulnerable to predation. But a sleep expert has said that if sleep does not serve an absolute vital function, then it is the biggest mistake the evolutionary process has ever made. Every species studied to date sleeps. This simple fact establishes that sleep evolved with or very soon after life itself on our planet. So there must be tremendous benefits that far outweigh obvious hazards and detriments of sleep. There doesn't seem to be one major organ within the body or process within the brain that is not optimally enhanced by sleep and is detrimentally impaired when you don't get enough sleep. Within the brain, sleep enriches a diversity of functions, including our ability to learn, memorize, and make logical decisions and choices. Sleep restocks the armory of our immune system, helping us fight malignancy, preventing infection, and warding off all manner of sickness. Adequate sleep is intimately tied to the fitness of our cardiovascular system, lowering blood pressure while keeping our hearts in fine condition. Based on a new scientific understanding of sleep, we no longer have to ask what sleep is good for. Instead, we are now forced to wonder whether there are any biological functions that do not benefit by a good night's sleep. So far, the results of thousands of studies insist that no, there aren't any. Sleep is the single most effective thing that we can do to reset our brain and body health each day. So to you, have a good night's sleep. Thank you.